Hey you guys, I'm here to give you my revised version of my Vikings 4B predictions. The last video on that, which I did, I think that was like probably a month ago, probably 2 months ago. I was kind of nervous. To be quite frank, probably kind of drunk a little bit when I did that. So yeah, after seeing like the little teaser trailer from Comic Con a few days ago, and me posting the video the next day. After that, I want to like I said before, give you like my revised thoughts on what's going to happen for season 4B. So yeah, after watching that, I think pretty much that I think Ragnar is going to survive. Now there's a lot of people who don't think so. I read the comments on it's just, people saying, it looks really grim for him. But I'm just saying, like, keep in mind, when he was put in that cage, he had that look like this was all part of something, like a plan of his. Because remember, he says to his son, Ivar, to attack and when you do it, be ruthless. And speaking of Ivar, we have this thing, we've been reading, like, I don't know if you guys have been up to date on like the whole season 4B, spoiled la-di-da situation updates. But yeah, so apparently there's going to be a little bit of a jostle of power between Bjorn and Ivar to who's going to be the leader of Kattegat. So from what I got from this trailer, at least, I feel as though Bjorn and Ivar might be sharing co-leader duties, at least for this season, because I don't think Bjorn would just give his shit up that easily, and I don't think Ivar is going to take any shit from Bjorn or whoever, may be the case. Because we just seen, if you remember the trailer, Ivar killing 3 dudes with axes viciously. Like, it was crazy. He was, yeah, but another prediction that I have is that, like, it seems though like there's going to have a lesbian lover for this part of the season, and I feel as though that lesbian lover and if Ragnar survives to season 5, there may be some type of love triangle, because I don't see that woman, going anywhere, and it's kind of interesting because I remember from season 3, Queen Quinthrith tried to make a move on Lagertha, saying that I desire you, and she kissed Lagertha, and Lagertha was like, nah, I'm not feeling that shit. And it's kind of ironic, like literally several years later, she's finally kind of, switched in a way, but yeah, besides that, I'm interested to see what Vitzerk's role is going to be. Because if you saw the Vikings, the brief little video they made, it's on their YouTube page, they talked about Ragnar's sons and how Ubi, he traveled to Frisia, all that stuff, and Sigurd was the king of Denmark, Ivar, king of Dublin and Ireland, whatever. They didn't really mention anything on Vitzerk. And I think in history, Vitzerk actually became the king of York, and in history, his name is like a little bit, like he sometimes he's called Halfdan, instead of Vitzerk. So I'm interested to see what role he has, for season 4B. Because I feel as though you already know Ivar is going to be the leader. You already know Bjorn is going to be the leader, But I feel as though Vitzerk might be the third, guy behind them. Because he's with Bjorn and Floki, when they go back to Paris and when they make their way to the Mediterranean. So, and he seems to be the only one. So I'm assuming that, quite frankly, that maybe Ubi is going to Frisia, and that Sigurd is probably going to be with Ivar and Ragnar when Ragnar goes back to England. And I didn't mention this in a Comic-Con thing. My review of the season 4B trailer from Comic-Con. But it seems as though Lagertha attacks Kattegat when everybody's gone. When Bjorn's gone, Ivar, Ragnar, Floki, Vitzerk, Ubi, and Sigurd, when they're all gone. Because that would be the best time, the most logical time for her to do that. Because you know that Aslog's sons, or Bjorn, maybe Bjorn, but they're really not going to take like the attacking their village. Unless they're gone, and that's going to be interesting. The aftermath of that happening. How is Ubi? How is Vitzerk? How is Ivar and Sigurd going to take that their mom was killed by Lagertha? Even if it's just due, and she kind of did deserve it, But it was kind of interesting in a way when Lagertha said, "I will never forgive you for taking my husband and my world." Then again, I'm thinking about it. You know, I'm gonna do a discussion, you know, video on this. But did Aslock really? Is she really the cause? You know, for Lagtha really losing everything? Because last time I checked, Lagtha left of her own free will. She left. You know, and Aslock just simply, you know, took her place, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna discuss more of that in the video. But yeah, like that's my season 4. You know, 4B predictions pretty much. Besides that, I feel as though, I have another thing. I would say that Ragnar kills King Egbert. Yeah, Ragnar kills King Egbert, and I feel as though by him killing King Egbert, season 5 is all gonna be about Judith wanting revenge on Ragnar for doing that, and that's probably gonna lead to Ragnar dying at the season finale of season 5. You know. And if he don't die season 5, people, he gonna die season 6. It's not happening this season, but it's gonna happen season 5 or 6. I guarantee you that. But thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, write some comments down below if you can, and adios. And I'm sorry for the sweat. It's hot as a motherfucker in here.